Nearly 17 years ago, a serious accident left young Lionel Forbes, who was only 2 years old at the time, severely brain damaged and physically disabled. Lionel was left under the care of his grandparents, Irene and Richard Forbes of Blue Hills, and Irene says that the tragic accident is still fresh in her mind.
The incident about Lionel, back in 1993, I'll put it to the latest, yes, because Lionel was about a year and a half. Good little boy, was born natural, normal, but children playing in the yard and a boat and across. Little boy run from here, going out across the road, getting across the road to where I used to do my little chicken fry and kang first out there. And he was leaving to come across by me. And a vehicle was coming up from down Wheeling Way, coming this way. And my two grandsons was in the yard right here still playing, and as NJ run, get across, this little boy leave right behind him to come across, but finally he didn't make it. The vehicle was right so close, must be, I don't know, but I was over there, and hit Lionel, one leg, hit him, drag him. When he hit in the street, right on the edge of the street, because the vehicle was in the street, hit him, and it knocked, and it pulled right by the pole up there. Right where the pole is that grass, one green grass being there. My child was hooked up. The truck must be dragging. He had to drag, because if he knocked you, you know, it had to pull him. And truck pulling there, and he fell there, was laid there. I stand and saw this with my eyes. My God, my father, while I stray, my child is dead.
Irene says that at the time, her main source of income was a snack shack located in front of her home. That eatery is now a bar owned and operated by her son and father of Lionel, Lee Forbes. Irene says with no job, little assistance from the government and the persons responsible for the accident, and an ill husband who is currently in the hospital, help from the community is what keeps her going.
The assistance is only from my community so far. My church people are aware about some friends, and people will drop by, and my church members whenever Christmas or August, you know, to his age now, but say for really support from the people who did the accident was very poor. In the beginning, the father of the daughter who did it, he used to chuck one little $50 and little something in my hand, and after they just stopped. And here in maybe in 2007, I think it was, or 2008, they give me a $300 check. And that was the last I get. That's before I knew it had been 2008, could be around the side. But having any support, say, from the immediately people who do, again,
Irene says she is a housewife and the well-being of her husband and Lionel gets her through each day. She explains that her husband's recent illness has caused her to worry about Lionel's future.
I does that. Because like my husband right now in the hospital, 1 week yesterday, his foot, his toes off, and he bust up with sugar. We used to be here with that. When I got to run out, he is home. And this, my helper that they give me, government gives me a helper to do, and that's all I depend on. I can't go leave her to him with her now. She does take care of him very good.
Lionel celebrated his 19th birthday on March 30th, and Irene says that he may not be able to walk, talk, or do anything for himself, but he brings joy to her household. She says she has been taking care of ill members of her family for most of her life, but she prays every day for Lionel's health.
I talk to Jesus. I could read my Bible. I know verses of scriptures, and I comfort myself. I go along and sing my hymns and my songs and my whatever and make myself happy, because I came from a long way off. To plenty of my people was sick. I had my brother sick, and I had to mind my brother, I had to mind my mother, I had to mind my stepmother, and this child which is on my hand.
For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.